What up, gamers? How's everyone going today? I wanted to bring another video of No Man's Sky in, but kind of a little different, explaining things that would be fun to have in the game. So, as you can see in the background, this is me going through my base that I built. Now, I've built a couple other bases before, and one of the bases that I built was, I guess, too big. This one's a little bigger, it seems like, but this hasn't crashed me yet. The other bases crashed me because I think I put too much into it, as in like a farm wise. Now, with this, I have like my thoughts and wishes that would come to the game would be, as you can see, the wall right here, there's weapons on the wall. Now, wouldn't it be cool if we can have more than just one weapon? So we can kind of gear out our weapon to the way we want it. So we'd be able to have one of them would be like a shotgun, one of them would be like an assault rifle, the other one would be a mining tool, and the other one would be like the scanning, making money off of like reading the trees or scanning creatures and things like that. More like a kind of way to, versatile things up and change it up. And then I know there's mods that you can get on the PC, which I do not play on, but you can do skin colors on the guns and stuff and change them the way you want. Because I have a gun in the game and it's got all max slots and I've already got it the way I want it, but I'd like to be able to have more and change it up. So that'd be something that they can change up. And I like a lot of this stuff, and it'd be cool if a lot of this stuff was usable. Now there's even a terminal that I'm going to look at right here. Right here is the terminal that maybe we can activate it with our base up in space, our freighter that we have. And it would, instead of sending, I know it would probably be weird to send off your ships to go do things with this, you have to go up in space for it, but they can maybe, you can retrieve your missions after they're done. You can complete them here at your base, so you don't have to go all the way up there and then all the way back down just to go farm or do whatever you want to do on the planet. And then with this terminal right here, maybe we can be able to turn on the lights or close the doors so no one can come into our house, because right now it's just all open willy-nilly. Anyone can walk in, which I'm okay with if they weren't allowed to destroy our base or add on to it, which I know there's going to be a patch very soon for that, to where people won't come in and just destroy your stuff or block it and make it just irritating. I mean, granted, if they could build onto your stuff, obviously you could take it back off, but at the same time, I don't want to have to do that, right? So, and then with this arm right here, it does nothing. It's literally just for cosmetics. But maybe if we put a inventory box next to it, next to the farm, the arm every minute or 30 minutes or something would take all the garden stuff and put it in the box, and then the garden would be able to still grow, so you get more function out of the garden. You don't have to log on overnight when you're sleeping or whenever you want to sleep. And then I don't know why I'm looking at this, but this is cool. I like my little garden here. But yeah, so I mean, in that little terminal right there, nothing really does anything except for looks. The looks is cool and all, but let's make it do something. And over here, go back to even the gun situation, make it to where this guy doesn't really do anything after you do all the quests and whatnot. I think you could do extra quests just for parts and things, but make it to where you can buy a weapon every 24 hours. A new weapon spawns right at that spot right here, and you'd be able to buy that if that's the weapon you're looking for, or the weapon type you like, or the design, whatever. And then that'd be interesting, right? So these are all my cars. Been able to make these a while back ago, which is cool. It took me a while to learn how to do that, but now it's awesome, and I can move around in the vehicle, I can move around in the planets. And then this guy, like, I don't know what the scientist does. You're supposed to be able to learn like other things, but right now I'm getting his nanites off of him every now and then. I can't, for some reason, for the life of me, learn how to find out where to get living glass. But maybe one day he'll give it to me. Because I was reading that scientists are supposed to give you living glass. Or learn it anyways. Of course, you pick up a mission here. You ask, you accept the mission. You go do it. You bring it back to him, and then he's supposed to give you something that you're supposed to learn. I've not got a mission from him at all. I just turn in like study thingies, I guess it says, and then he just gives me nanites. Nanites are fine and all, but once you're done building things and whatnot, nanites are going to become obsolete. And now we're going to make the long trek up the stairs, so I'll be right back with you. So now that we're almost at the top here, I'm going to be building more to this, probably just kind of like what we got down all the way downstairs, but I want to build probably more up here, put another garden up here, that way I can have like more stuff. But I'm not going to do too much because the game can't handle too much of a build right now in the aspect of, like, I guess spawning in. So, but I thought this view was pretty cool. You can see like really far, and then like if you fall, yes, you take damage. So, but yeah, this is pretty cool. I like the view. So I'll probably be like, I don't know, I don't have the ability to build a landing pod yet, so I can't like land up here. And I want to make a really high sky base, and I'm gonna jump over here, and I'm gonna probably build inside of here too, and then have it like go really tall. But I probably won't build around this area. I'll probably build another base and another part of this planet, because if I build too big near each other, when they're rendering in, it's probably going to kick me from the game. It shouldn't, because it says infinite base building, but you know, I'm about to jump here, and I'm not going to take damage. I'm going to use my thrusters, so that way. But I love how the shadows, you see the shadows, it's like almost tic-tac-toe-ish. Yay! And didn't take damage. But yeah, I mean, this is like really cool. I mean, my vehicle's right here. I'm about to drive this one. It hovers over water. Not my favorite. This car right there that you see is my favorite, but it's super slow underwater. And the other bigger vehicle is for my hauling, like when I'm going to go out and get like different materials and stuff, but I want to collect a buttload. I'm going to use that big machine right there. It has a lot of slots, and you can keep a lot of stuff inside of it. And then there's my ship over there, my favorite ship. It's my fighter ship. I have 2 fighter ships, and I want to say 4 bigger ships with more stuff that I can haul, but I'm going to turn those into, one will be my hauling ship, so when I want to go from planet to planet or star system to star system, I can, and just gather a bunch of stuff and then come back here. But I'm going to show you guys here in a second my cool little ship that I have. It's a fighter ship. It's all made for fighting. There's not much space in it at all. The space that I do have in it is only for refueling the warp drive and refueling the shields. That's the only kind of space I have in it. So I keep all the materials that I need to refuel stuff in there, which is probably, I want to say, a good maybe probably a good 6 slots open. Everything else has mods in it to make the guns better, make torpedoes better, and things like that. I even have upgrades to make the launch thruster not cost so much, because right now, if you're just starting off with your ship, you get a launch thruster, and every time you launch off a planet without using a landing pad, it uses 25%. So now I have it where it only uses, I want to say 20, so it only dropped it down by 5, which still sucks, and I'm looking for more modules to put into it to make it even lower than that. But once, I mean, I would recommend always land on a landing pad if you can, or create one, because it can get kind of costly. But here's my freighter, and this goes into like what I was talking about earlier about picking up your missions down at the base. So I'm about to pick up some missions here in a second, or complete the missions anyways. But it would have been cool if I could do it down at my base at one of the terminals that I put down. And then I would have to come up here to send them off, which you'll see me do also. I'll send them, my fleet off to do a combat mission, which is only going to be an hour mission. So while I'm recording this right now, I can go and pick up this mission that I set off to go do. And wow, I am becoming poor. My nanites are pretty high, and I don't know. I could probably go and pick up some more upgrades to fix my stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's the gist of it. Like, what it would be cool to have in this game, even if like your starship stays on this system when you're offline. I don't think it does. I think it disappears. I'm not quite sure. Would be interesting to find out. Maybe I'll have one of my friends jump on and have him call their freighter and then log out and see if their freighter stays. But if so, then people can come in and attack your freighter. And it'd be cool to be able to boost up your freighter, put extra guns on it, and have extra like ships that would go out if someone starts attacking to attack them, and then you can level those up. And that way your ships can be stronger, and it would take like a coordinated group to come take out your stuff, and they would come and take out your stuff. And then when you log on, you'd either have to repair it. After repairing it, and you'd be able to, have your ships back up again. And after it's been destroyed, no one can come in and destroy it again. But but after you of course fix it, then yes, they can. But would be fun, and then make it more interesting in PvP wise. And that's the kind of PvP I would be okay with. I'm not okay with like people just coming down, joining in your game because people can join randomly and then coming in and killing you just for fun. I don't find that to be interesting and fun. If it was more random, like if people just couldn't join your session in a random session and then kill you, if it was more random, like, oh, people are just going star to star, and then that'd be fine. Which I think they're fixing, I'm not quite sure. I know they're making it to where you can make it to where people can't join your system randomly, and you can only send out invites. This one was fun. I really like these kind of games. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, gamers.